Radio reaction. Radio race reaction. Broadcasting live, Lance and Jasper. Gators did it. 34-3. Hoping for a shutout. Predicted a shutout. 40-0. 34-3. I'll take it. The biggest thing stood out to me was points before halftime. 17. That's 10 plus compared to the 7 you had in the two other games that you played. I don't count the layup against the fire department. UT Martin. Really, what we talked about before the game, the defense is embarrassed. I felt like they were going to come out and play, and they did. 3 interceptions, pick 6 click, right back at it. This secondary is amazing. Trey Dean inside the 5 and you get an interception. Really a momentum killer. Marco Wilson with an incredible interception. Showing the hands, the body control. It might have been his first pick of his career. I'm pretty sure it was. And Amari Bryant, man, just coming to start before your eyes. Remember when y'all was talking about Amari Bryant? Remember Amari Bryant? We talked about Amari Bryant. We did recruiting this video. I'm pretty sure we did this video, put it on YouTube.
Okay.
Sean Davis balling like hell. Did both of their recruiting videos on my YouTube channel. See if y'all search that if you're interested in it. But both of these guys is playing ball. I mean, Sean Davis been hurt his whole career. But you starting to see the kind of player he could have always been. It's a shame, but I got hurt again today. Tennessee taking cheap shots. Real quick, man, Florida killed them in first downs, 25 first downs. Amazing. I mean, total yards, 41 passing, 300 yards passing. Pretty incredible, considering where we've been. And Russian still, struggling running the ball. Longest rush, I think, 13 yards. Not gonna win you many ball games with this Russian attack. But I think we can overcome it. Really. I mean, a lot of people tell you can't win a lot of games. I would tell you different. I think you can pass, set up the run, and I think Demo's going to have to do that. But time of possession, really, 34 minutes, more than half a game. You control the ball at home in that dry heat. Only God smiles on the Gators in the swamp, man. Steve Spurrier, brother, 9-14 back down there. I mean, I just a lot of experts trying to be a kid genius of the week. Tennessee beat Florida. There's really nothing on tape to support you picking that. It's just hope. It's just trying to be a know-it-all. And the joke's on you, man, because you may not understand the Florida Gators, but that's all right, because it's not for you, man. It's for Gator Nation. Really, Kyle Trask started. A lot of guys made a big deal out of Frank's 25-27. I mean, Frank's Trask started 15 of 18. I mean, that's just as good as 25-27 against nobody. He did against the SEC opponent, at least. Mm-hmm. I mean, a rival, first start in the swamp. I mean, talking about a lot of pressure playing at home. I mean, it's one thing to play quarterback, but quarterback in Florida is a lot different. When you think about T-Bow Warfel and Steve Spurrier, the impact they've had, and still haven't. I mean, Kyle Trask wears number 11. That's Steve Spurrier's number. That's the first time a quarterback's wore number 11 and started a game in the swamp since Steve Spurrier in 1966. I thought that was pretty cool. It's funny how shit connects like that. I'm really proud of the Gators, man. The crowd didn't really show up, but who am I to talk? I didn't go to the game either, so just hope that people start believing in this team. Maybe I'm pretty sure the Auburn game will be a sellout, but really shame not to see this team get supported by the locals. I mean, there's no way if I did live close, you'd have to bar me out of the stadium. But that's just me. But quarterback play was fish. I mean, if you look at the overall stats of quarterback completion, we got 24 or 34. I mean, that's a good game for any starting quarterback. But you do it as a unit. I think a lot of times when Emory got in there, the false starts hurt, put the ball on the ground. Just the running game overall just hurts. Maybe you want to see him keep it a little bit more right there. But if you see his body frame, I just don't think he's ready to take some hits. I know Savage is a bad man, but Emory Jones, it don't look like he's put on hardly any weight at all. He's more chiseled. But man, this guy's Teddy Bridgewater skinny. But you ain't got to be stout to play quarterback. He's got to be able to throw the ball. And man, he showed some zip on the pass right there towards the end. Really showed the velocity, the arm strength. Things that get you excited about Emory Jones if he ever puts it together. Kid's going to be a star. But let me get I talked last night with the boy Kyle Pitts. I told Kyle Pitts, people won't realize after this game, Kyle Pitts is one of the best tight ends in the country. I mean, again, another touchdown, 19-yard catch for a touchdown on the first drive of the game. Just every time he catches the ball, good things happen. Probably got the best hands on the team as far as I've seen it. Unfortunately, Copeland dropped the touchdown. I would like to see him score. The swamp would have went crazy. Yeah, but really, just on offense, a couple interceptions by Travis Slade. Really, just think that maybe relax a little bit with 24-3 lead. Just try to take some chances you don't take. But I won't criticize the boy too much because, like I said, he started 15 of 18, got us 24-3 lead, 17 points at a half. Big improvement from the previous quarterback. And I know people, Frank's on the sideline there about excited and wanting to shake his hand. And I just kind of makes me sick because when I left Franks, everybody hated him. It's but anyway, Gators won Big Ten. My favorite game of the year. I mean, we just really nothing to talk about. No excuses. They got their ass full. They got out coach. Hammer just prove it. Team plays on discipline. Can't. I mean, you come out 2 quarters. I mean, timeouts and get delayed games. It just shows this man. He ain't a leader, man. He can't lead a football team. He might be a good defensive mind, but he ain't no head coach. And badass former fucked up. It don't make a damn who you hire at Tennessee because when Pat Summitt died, that program died. You know it, I know it. There ain't no doubt about it, baby. There ain't no doubt about it. What we got on this? Yeah, we got some boys on here want to get in here. Let's see what we got. The boy right here want to get on the show. Let me call it right here. See what it says about him. What's doing about them guys?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, we're doing well sitting here broadcasting live on Lance and Jasper Show. What's your reaction to the game? What stood out to you on offense? Let's talk about offense first. Tell me about offense.
Okay. Trash was good, but he was making some simple mistakes, like the interception. Like there was some questionable. It's my mental mistake. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's been on stage. I just think he kind of relaxed. I just think he just a quarterback plays with a chip. He plays with better as a what's the word I'm looking for? Just a chip on the shoulder, just more back against the wall kind of guy. When he, I just think he relaxed. I think he got a 24-3. He started 15 of 18, got you a lead.
Yeah.
17 was a half. I just think he took some chances there late that maybe he wouldn't have took, but with the lead you had and the way your defense was playing. Maybe he could afford to take them. You know, I mean, a couple of them were 50-50. I don't like the decision making, but I don't think he would do it in crunch time. I think he's smarter than that.
No. He played a good game though. But when Emory was in, he was opening up the run game.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but the run game is pretty much hopeless, man. You stretch your change your wide receivers. You need somebody who can throw the ball, and I think Carl Trash is the best weapon moving forward. Yeah, I mean, I ain't saying Emory shouldn't play, but Carl Trash is going to be the starter of this team. You finish the year out as far as I can see it. Hopefully you don't lose Emory, but you could. But that's up to him. But I don't know. I think these guys respect Dan Mullen in his vision and understand the kind of coach he is. You can transfer, but it's really going to hurt you because you ain't gonna get the coaching that you got. You could really get coached under Dan Mullen 4 years and never start a game and have a better chance of making the NFL than going to them sit it down playing 2 years.
You're right. And then I think just the mental focus of Malik Davis is in there. He's been fumbling all season.
Yeah, that was he's carrying that ball like a damn purse. He's just swinging around. I mean, you remember Coach Sider? Juwan Sider?
Yeah.
He said, "I don't want to coach hard for 3 yards." Well, them boys are coaching hard for 3 yards. They're lucky to get that. The run game, it's really it really does jump off your TV as a weakness, but it don't concern me as much. I just feel like we can make up for it a little bit with a short passing game and maybe a couple. Maybe you want to run a quarterback more. Just don't need to do it against Tennessee because really Tennessee was outmatched.
You're right. They were outmatched, especially up front.
You don't come here and show all your plays again when you got Auburn coming to town 2 weeks. I mean, you're really just playing vanilla basic on offense. Because Dan Mullen ain't so much. I know Dan Mullen's a creative play caller. I know how how to get people the ball in space. He just hasn't shown much all year. I just know there's more to the offense than this. I've seen it before. It seems real basic to me.
Yeah, we didn't really open up the playbook, but it was nice to see Copeland out there in Tony's role, out there getting the ball, reception. He had that one drop pass, but I felt like he was trying to run with it. He slowed down. That's what it was. He should have kept running.
You don't never catch your route off. The worst thing you can do is receive it. Really, the swamp would have went crazy if he caught that.
Oh, yeah, that would have went crazy in the swamp, but it's nice to see Copeland out there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he'll catch him on the Johnson. But really, young kid, that's his butterfly. That's his nerve. That's just you see the end zone, man. You think about the touchdown before you make the catch. It won't happen again. I
yeah,
guarantee you
yeah.
that.
We'll be.
Long driver, he drops a wide open layup like that. But what do you think about the defense? Because I thought third down they really stepped up this game. 3 interceptions, fumble recoveries, quarterback pressure, a couple 4 sacks, I believe it was. But really, the secondary is playing elite, man. Sean Davis being healthy has really made a difference.
Yeah, Sean Davis being healthy made a difference, and I like our depth. Or we get depth in the secondary playing the young guys.
Yeah,
We've been rotating some young guys in there.
yeah, Kimbrough played a lot today. Chester Kimbrough, that was good to see, man. He held
Yeah,
his own, man. He's little, but he's quick. Joe Hayden was little.
yeah, you're right. And it was nice to see Marco get a pick. He's always been in position, but it seemed like he lost it a little bit. But he getting there. He getting back to himself. And who started that corner?
I'm pretty sure that was Marco Wilson's first pick of his college career.
That was his first pick.
Of his career, I'm pretty sure it was. I mean,
It probably, yeah, it was because when we played Tennessee back in, was it 17? He was just deflecting. He didn't catch a pick. He was just deflecting. But
yeah, I think he had like 10 or 11. He led the
yeah,
league.
yeah. It's CJ who had all the picks. He didn't play today, did he? I didn't. I was in and out of the game. I was driving. I didn't know if CJ played today.
No, he didn't play today. They don't need to play him right now. I'll see him back against Auburn.
Oh yeah, the Auburn game. We're gonna need everybody back. Yeah, Auburn. That's gonna be our toughest game. That's what I think.
Yeah, I tried to tell him in all season. They laughed at me talking about LSU. I just think
Yeah.
Is Auburn winning that game right now? Do you know?
Nah, Auburn's up 21-3. Texas A&M, they're struggling right now. Their quarterback's playing terrible.
I figured Auburn beat them.
Yeah,
Auburn
but
they're sneaky, man. And they always play Florida for whatever reason. That's always the game.
yeah, but I feel like we have the receivers.
2001 with Auburn, man.
Yeah, it go bad, but I feel like the matchup problem when we get to Auburn is our receivers, their DBs are suspect to me. I feel like they can't match up with us on the outside.
Well, I don't feel like we can stop the run, and if they're keeping us off the field, we ain't gonna be getting the ball to nobody.
Yeah, that's true too. But
they're really creative at running the ball, so you really gotta be disciplined. I just think the
I
way
would
they run
really-
the ball and the way we can't run the ball really sets up nice for Auburn. Even though we're at home, you were saying we have an advantage. It's
Yeah,
really. It's again. I picked us to lose the game for the season, but I ain't gonna say today. I'm saying I'm gonna pick Florida to lose that week, but before the season started, I thought we go 11 in the morning. That's a game we lose.
no, this is a game I think we lose because it's just some Florida shit. It's always like we beat Auburn, we beat LSU, but we'll end up losing to Georgia. That'll be our only loss this season.
Why do you think we'll lose to Georgia?
Because we're gonna be too high headed. We're gonna be undefeated. We're gonna beat LSU, and I just feel like I don't know if we can take that success, and I feel like we lose to Georgia.
Do you know? Do you know what the Gators' motto this offseason was?
What was it?
Prepare for the moment.
You right?
You know what that moment is.
Jacksonville.
Everything they've done over the offseason, everything they're doing today, is for that moment. That moment's Jacksonville, son. When they come across that bridge, I'm telling you right now, man. Florida beats themselves last year on poor execution. They're going to have the mental edge in this game. There's no way Georgia's taking Florida serious. They're laughing at them. Florida's going to come out with a mental edge, and Dan Mullen's a better coach than Kirby Smart. He's going to out scheme him. If Florida can execute, Dan Mullen will lead this team to victory.
You're right. We had the whole.
And I think they will. You're not going to go down and choke 2 years in a row. I mean, these players right here, I mean, we got guys coming over the senior year that are serious about winning. Georgia, I mean, they're cool. Jake Brom's all right, but he ain't seen a secondary like ours. And their receivers don't scare me at all.
Nah, they don't. Well, I don't know. I picked us to have one loss this season, and that's just who I picked. It's either them or LSU. I don't know.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what everybody would say. LSU and Georgia's gonna beat us, but
Yeah, it'll be one of them.
I think Auburn's more likely to beat us than either one of them teams. I'm not saying we can't lose all three, but if I had to pick one, I'd say definitely lost. Auburn would be the one I'd watch.
I'm just confident. I don't think Auburn will come to our house and beat us at home. I really don't think so.
If Kentucky can come to your house and beat you, Auburn can come in there and beat your ass.
Yeah, but we were a different team, and also Franks played that game.
It ain't about the better team. I'm just trying to show you a point that home field ain't home field no more.
You're right.
It just really ain't. Home field don't really mean that much college football no more. It really
You're right.
I mean, it did in the 90s. It did in the early 2000s. But this is a different breed of player, man. They rather play on the road, really.
Yeah, but you got to
Too
admit,
much pressure at home to please your fans, especially in a place like Florida, man.
yeah, but we need that. We got to win that Auburn game. That for some recruits, that's a big game. We need that game.
Yeah, you know, man, you're always in recruiting battles at Auburn, but yeah,
We that's
you
a
can
big
bounce
game.
back from losing to Auburn.
Yeah, because
It
we
ain't
have too
ideal
many.
though, because you got LSU the next week. If you're going to take a loss, you need to save it for as late as possible. Well, you can lose. You definitely got to get to Jacksonville with one loss. You get there with two, you're in trouble. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, we get there with two. We're out the playoffs. We're already out.
Well,
We definitely have
I wouldn't
hopes.
say
Our
that
play.
because they could lose. You could beat them. They could lose to Auburn. They could lose to Texas A&M. So I wouldn't just. Georgia's not. I don't understand the love affair. I mean, maybe you know more about their roster than I do.
Who, Georgia?
They're a quarterback away from really having going to the damn Papa John Bowl. Really.
Who you talking about? Georgia?
Yeah, their quarterback depth is sure.
Oh yeah.
If something happened like it happened in France, I mean, guy got just rolled up in a pile. It's just, I think
Yeah.
he just ran off Justin Fields. I mean, Jay Farmer don't even scare me anyway. I hope he's healthy. I hope he plays. So I want to whip his ass.
Yeah, I live in Athens, Georgia. How about that shit? I hear this bullshit every day. Georgia this, Georgia that.
Yeah, 1980 was long. I was born in 1980.
Yeah, they not winning before us.
The only reason I was born, man, God sent me here to make sure Georgia never wins another national championship. I'm a curse since 1980, man. When I was born, I just ate their ass. They'll never win again as long as I'm alive. Don't tell their fans that, they probably kill me. That's how stupid. That's how stupid they are. I mean, really, they act like they win it every year. I mean, you're consistent. You consistently lose. I mean, who cares? Who cares about second place banners? I mean, if you want to have second place banner, I'll bring the ladder. You know what I mean? Who's going to celebrate second place?
Exactly.
I mean, that's damn Boy Scout shit. That's cookies and Kool-Aid kind of parties, all right?
Exactly, and I feel like
you pop champagne when you win a championship, not cookies and damn Kool-Aid, son.
right.
Probably Kool-Aid ain't what the fuck. He'll be fired in 2 years. He'll be fired by 2022. You mark my words, and that ain't Gator fan talk. That's real talk.
Right, because I feel like Kirby Smart, he's a good recruiter, but I don't think he's a good head coach. He doesn't develop the talent on the team.
When you start running players like Justin Fields off, you're gonna lose your job pretty quick. I mean, I can't tell you how. I mean, he was the only player on that team that ever scared me, Justin Fields. I don't think people realize how good Justin Fields was, and luckily the people in Georgia'sville didn't realize how good this guy was. Because I had a guy tell me he's a once-in-a-decade player, and he might be right.
Oh, he is. If Georgia would have kept Justin Fields, we would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm going to just be real. We would have been in trouble.
He's the only person on the team that scared me to death. Because there ain't no defense for players like that. They're just saying,
Exactly.
you do everything right and he still beat you. That's a bad feeling, man. It's frustrating. But again, fuck you up on third down. But hey, man, I appreciate the conversation, man. I'll get back with you for the Auburn game. We'll see what you think going in, and I'll definitely get with you after the game too, man. I appreciate your support.
All right, man. Let me know. I watch the show like every day, whenever you going live.
I really appreciate that, man. Call me anytime, man. Text me. We'll keep in touch. We'll hook it up. I'll keep you involved. I don't mind that. Be good, my friend.
All right. Say less. Bet.
What we betting on? Oh man, everybody says that now. Bet. What we betting on? Who else had probably like y'all wanna give us a call, man? That's a big time win. Offensive line's struggling big time for real. But as a running back, you gotta have a little bit of vision. I don't think Michael Piron's seeing the hole real well. He just running into a damn brick wall every time. He impatient runner. I see Damian Pierce get more carries, but at the same time, Michael Piron's blocking. He picked up a middle linebacker blitz coming up the middle. That takes guts to step in there and take that block. Especially as a senior, somebody's gonna get paid next year. I mean, that's a dangerous play. Bang bang, high speed. The force of nature right there. Good way to end your damn career right there. But again, him and Kyle Pitts really blocking extremely well. Not only Kyle Pitts catching the ball, making an impact, but really a blocker. Just a damn sophomore too. Kyle Pitts is raw. You knew he was gonna be a star when he caught that 3rd and 6 against Mississippi State last year. But shit, I'm at wore out. I'll tell you, man, that game might wear me out. I did try to do a little bit of commentary first half, but
long game, and it was over 10-0. You know, it was over. It's like 20-0 against Tennessee. It's a really I just hope defense come back, and they did. I mean, you get embarrassed on taking Kentucky. You go all the way fourth quarter without 3 and out. You better come back and do something. I mean, that's just shit still blows my mind. We won the game. It really does. See what we got here. See how Bobby Joe's doing on Saturday night. Bobby Joe know how to keep it real. 423-509-7007. Hit me up, man. 423-509-7007. I appreciate the call. Just support, right?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Yeah. Great backs makes their own hoes, my friend, with their vision. I mean, of course, you got to have a little bit of blocking, but you can't put all this on the offensive line. Which not very good running the ball, running back. P-Ron's a big drop for Scott. He just is. I know he looked good last year, but it's easy to look good as a number 2. Fresh legs, defense tired. A whole lot of different story being number 1. What about that? Who else we on this down here? Come on, boy, go down. Scared it on there. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about Boss Gators? He probably wouldn't talk about it, would you? Where's the boy right here? He always want me to call. Let's give him a shot. Yeah, speak English. I'm not good at speech ain't my best skill. I'd say that. I'm better at sign language, like. But one word I just say pretty good is "fuck you, Mister." If you want to speak English, watch another fucking show. Don't you got cable? Turn on ESPN or something. Get that weak shit. Yeah. Call in the show, man. Give us a call. I know you're gonna say that number. I'm just scared. Ask for the damn number down. Do me a favor. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Oh man. Let me comment on my thing. Can you go on there and just post? Can you post my numbers? Yeah, let me just shit. Oh man. Can you go on the show? Can you get time? I was trying to post my number here, but it won't let me talk. Oh, here we go. Fuck. Well, that ain't high. I would never figure this out. Hello. This is Jasmine. What the fuck, man? She's got that little thumb thing right there, and I can't even pull out. Oh well, boy. Shit, man. Is he? Lance and Jasper. Hey, how you doing? Well, doing well.
What's up?
I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Just what I thought would happen. How about yourself?
I think right now that was the best well put game that we played all year so far.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
as far as like trash didn't look. He didn't look. He looked very poised in the pocket. Like I liked that. And he had more passing yards than Frank did in a single game. In a single game in his whole career, in Frank's whole career.
It's no shame, ain't it?
Yeah, damn shame, man. Damn shame.
But you don't understand, man. Franks went 25 and 27.
Yeah, but that was a good, you know what I'm saying, UT Martin, you know?
I told him that was the most meaningless stats in the history of
Yeah.
sports. In the history of sports, I mean, he's shooting free throws. Why did he miss 2? That's what I wanted to know. Well, tell me,
For
man.
real.
I mean, if you look at Trash, he started 15 and 18. I think he got the lead and he kind of relaxed a little bit. Kind of took a few chances that he normally wouldn't take. But as you see, when he got time, he's acting with football. He knows where to go. Mixes it up well. Goes to both sides of the field, uses the middle of the field. Kyle Pitts is a star, man. You really got to be excited what we can do with Kyle Trask on the center. You definitely got to run the ball a bit better, but who's to say you won't?
Yeah, true. And I like Amore Jones. He opened up the running game more, especially on option plays, like speed option plays. He opens up the run game more, and he can actually pass the ball too.
Yeah, definitely can. No doubt about
Yeah.
that. Boy, bad.
But I would like, as far as like the running game, I would like to see more like counters and misdirection than just these dives that Mullen's calling. He's calling a lot of these dive plays like straight up the middle. Like I want to see more creativity as far as like the running plays. I want to see more like triple option. I want to see like more counter traps and more running plays like that. More misdirection.
Yeah. Y'all don't think Dan Mullen's been very creative running the football this year? You know he's got more in the playbook than this. I mean, whether it's a direct snap to a receiver, I know Tony's out, but you still got some guys that can make some plays with a leg off the direct snap. You don't see the shovel pass. You don't really see the jet sweep. He's really been very vanilla, and they keep going on the center trying to just power run between the tackles. To me, man, I think Damian Pierce should get more touches. I understand maybe you don't because he can't pass block as well, and you're throwing the football more than you're running, and you should be. But Michael P. right now, for whatever reason, his vision just seems a little bit off to me this year.
Let me tell you P-Ron's problem. P-Ron's problem is there is holes. I saw it today. Like, there is holes, but he's hitting the wrong hole. He's dancing too much. But Pierce is a straight runner, and he sees that hole, and he hits it. Pierce is a more harder like run down running back.
Yeah, he's a better running back. I mean, he knows how to press the hole. He really got the size and stature to get behind his offensive line. It's hard to get a clean hit on because he runs so low on the ground, and you really can't find him behind those big guys.
Yeah, even though the offensive line has been not good, but they've been better today. They were a little better. They were better today than they've been all year. I can't say that as far as the overall passing and running. Like they today was much cleaner. Was a lot cleaner than it has been.
They did some good things. I mean, you see the first drive, a touchdown, you come on the next, you come back on the next drive, and you have the turnover. I mean, it still need to be a little bit more consistent drives. I mean, it just seems like they can't stay focused. What 2 scoring drives back to back. Really struggle. But the first downs you can't complain about. I think you had 25 first downs. The offense really did well. Just couple things when you got the lead, you'd like to see a little bit more cleaner execution. Maybe they were just taking some chances because they knew they had the game. But overall, you really can't complain. But I really thought the offense would jump start on Kyle Trask. Felipe Franks just ain't got it in the ears.
Yeah, you're right. I've been preaching for the longest that Felipe Franks, he just don't have it mentally. His decision making is very slow, and it's so slow that the offensive line have to try to hold their blocks longer, and he's putting more pressure on his offensive line, and he's putting more pressure on his wide receivers. We have all the talent in the world, wide receivers, but like you say, if they're not gonna run for you all the way because they know they're not gonna get the ball, they know they're not gonna get the ball.
Right.
So they're not gonna go hard for you like that. They're not gonna run their routes
100% crisp for you. If they know they're not gonna, if they know they can't trust you all the way.
Right. Yeah.
Even though Trent did throw interceptions today, but the interceptions I can accept them more than Frank. Frank throws the interception when the game, when it's crunch time, when the game is on the line, when the game gets tight. When the game gets tight, his ass fucking falls. Every time.
Yeah, and that's why I say, I mean, Trask, he started 15-18. He didn't throw an interception until it was up 24-3. And that's why I say he might have just relaxed. And we were inside of 30, so we were in scoring range. He's trying to get 7-3. I mean, when you got a lead like that and you're playing a team like Tennessee, you try to run them out of the gym. I mean, your defense playing as good as it is, take a few chances, maybe you make a great play, 50-50 balls, double coverage, no doubt about it. But again, you don't. It's just guys making football plays. You don't see a guy throws an interception that make you scratch your head. Now, a lot of guys will say, you're crazy as hell. You can't make those plays at any time. It's bad practice. But at the same time, I don't call Trask experience on the field. But you even got it or you don't, man. You understand?
Exactly.
You don't really learn on the field. I mean, he's already showed enough pocket awareness to me. The kid understands football. I mean, he's seen enough of it to know. And it ain't not like
I understand the game. I understand football. I done played football. I played at Bethune-Cookman for 2 years. I was defensive tackle, and then I transferred to Jacksonville, to JU. So I know the game. So but yeah, it's just as far as Todd Grantham did a better coaching job today than he did that Kentucky game. That Kentucky game, he was playing too much strong zone coverage. A cornerback playing 10, 15 yards on, making their quarterback look like Tom Brady out there. Like that pissed me off. Right. If you're gonna go down, go down with your best shot. Florida, we always been a man-to-man coverage team. Always playing 5, 10 yards off the corner. Then hell, anybody can beat you. Or they can run all kind of routes. They can run flat routes. They can run comeback. They can run the out route. Like they can run so many routes when the corners are playing 10, 15 yards off.
And not only that, man, you get receivers released, quarterback runs, you got blockers. I mean, you really just asking for a second down and short, third and short, and that's the recipe for disaster. Because when a team gets second and short on you, third, every play in the playbook's open, and that's a dangerous place to be in as a defense.
Exactly. It makes no sense. Last game, Graham calling it a strong zone and third and long. They kept converting on third down. He kept then strong zone.
Right.
Go man to man sometimes.
I agree with you on Grantham, man. He ain't my favorite. I mean, I know he's a high pressure defense, kind of guy, but he don't make good in game adjustments to me. He did a lot better today, but again, Tennessee ain't a throwing team, so. But neither is Kentucky either. But I think Kentucky's quarterback more equipped to throw the ball than anything Tennessee had. But really, Todd Grantham makes me nervous, no doubt about it. But we do got a lot of talent.
He's very predictable.
Make it up for him.
Like Grantham is very predictable. When we go man coverage, we blitz. 9 times out of 10, when we're in man coverage, we blitz. And then when he wants to play coverage, he wants to play zone. Instead of playing man sometimes, you have to mix it up. Or sometimes go man on one side and zone on the other side. But he doesn't mix it up. He does one or the other.
It's like this, man. You can't claim DBU and then talk about playing zone. Wait a damn minute.
Exactly.
We got too many good athletes. We're too good at every position. We got guys that can cover. You got to give them a chance to compete.
Exactly. All this talent we got, we didn't know, like you said, for DBU, we didn't know to play man coverage across the damn board for all these years. Like, come on, man. Yeah, come on. All the corners, Kewan Ratliff. The list goes on the big time corners that we had that played. And not something they played man coverage, even though someone was too small, like Joe Hayden, but he made it up for his skills. But playing man coverage, he made up for it.
Oh, you better believe it, man. Joe Hayden got picked on his freshman year, but that was it. Joe Hayden became a star. Still, Joe Hayden, he's just an amazing player.
Joe Hayden, Janoris Jenkins, Kawan Ratliff. Yeah. I can keep going.
Little Shepard about man.
Yeah, Leo Shepard.
Todd
Exactly.
Johnson, he was a safety, but back in the 90s, Todd Johnson was one of the best safeties you see. I mean, and Wild Boy, too. Unbelievable.
Damn right. And that Sean Davis we got, man, when I look at him, you know what I see? I see the guy that used to play for the Indianapolis Colts a couple years back, Bob Sanders. He's all over. He can stop the run. He can play coverage. He's an eraser, man. He can do it all. He can tackle.
That's it. You mentioned the eraser, and I had a guy who covers Gators sports say he's Reggie Nelson 2.0.
Yeah, man. Sean Davis is like, I've been saying that the safety that Steiner and Taylor, they're not starting talent. They're good. They're backup talent. But they're not starting talent.
The problem was Sean Davis was hurt all last year. He couldn't play, and Stewart got in trouble. So
I know.
It really tied our hands. But if Sean Davis can stay healthy, you're going to see about that secondary all year long. This, like you say, willing tackler, plays bigger than the size. But the guy get his hands on the ball. He knows what to do with it when he does. This guy's amazing. I mean, just got football instincts you can't teach, and he ain't scared to come up and make a lick, man. That's for damn sure. I love Sean Davis. But hey, man, I appreciate your time. We're gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna get out. I'll catch up with you for the Auburn game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will call.
All right, call us up. I'll call you up. I appreciate your time, man. Go Gators. Let's keep it rolling.
Yes, sir. Go Gators.
I appreciate y'all. Anybody else want to jump on us and give us a call right here? Let us know what's up. He called. That's cool. Let's see. Let me get the quarterback on here real quick. See what he got to say. He said breaks it down. What's his name? Dustin. Dustin. I'm just calling him quarterback. I can't remember his damn name. I got. Oh yeah, that's pretty much his quarterback. So, you see my charger? Yeah, go ahead. We're live with the quarterback on Lance and Jasper show. What you got for us?
Hey man, what a day. That first drive by Kyle Sanders was one for the history books. I mean, you look at how he diced the ball all over the field. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah. Opening drive touchdowns, damn good way to start your career. Number 11, represent number 11 the right way. I'm just glad to score more than 7 points at halftime. I thought that was an improvement. Still less than things on the field, though.
I mean, he took what the defense gave him. I loved how he was able to go from his reads. And
let me ask you this, straight up.
Yeah.
You're a quarterback.
Yeah.
And when Franks went down, me and you talk off air. I said some things you didn't really agree with, and that's cool with me because I respect you. And I know the kind of man you are, and I appreciate your heart. But tell me, man, you trying to convince me about Franks. I mean, how convinced are you now? Not that Kyle Trask gives you a better chance of accomplishing the dreams that. Or the goals that you think Florida can set before the season. I know you thought Florida could go undefeated, maybe get to Atlanta. You got to say you. I guess the question is, do you feel better with Trash as your quarterback, or do you still think Franks gives you a better shot?
Honestly, I think the jury's still out.
Oh hell!
Ask me again after Auburn. Ask me again after Georgia.
Auburn. I mean, Tennessee's better than the two teams Franks played against. I mean, you see the 25 or 27. Kyle Trask started 15 and 18 against the SEC team first start. I mean, he might have threw some picks late, but the game was out of hand. He's just trying to run a scoreboard up, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, Tennessee's not better than Miami, and they're not better than
Miami.
Kentucky.
Miami lost to North Carolina.
I don't care. They're not
better
than
2. I mean, Miami's not very good. I damn think Tennessee got better. If you did a draft, you would take Tennessee players over Miami. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Tennessee got some stars at receiver. They got a running back. They just ain't got a damn coach. It's sad to see what that guy's doing down there. I don't want to take up for him, but no, that coach is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen it last year when Florida went down there. He just out of it. He ain't a leader of men. He might be a defensive coach, but he ain't no damn head coach. But that's enough about them. about the Gators. Talk about college trash. I mean, you can't sell the jersey around. You got. There's no way you can sit here with a straight face and say that you don't feel better moving forward with trash as your quarterback than you did with Franks. Franks was going to get you beat in a big game. You can go ahead and admit that right now on the Lance and Jasper show. We won't hold it against you, quarterback.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for asking me. I know that we don't always agree, but that's fine. That's part of the excitement of doing shows like this. If I can be fully honest with you, I'm always honest with you, but you have to say that. I'm not gonna say something because it's what you want to hear. But Trask looked good, but he didn't play a perfect game. Now, if Kyle Trask, the reason why I say the verdict is out is I still need to see some more stuff from Kyle Trask. Now, if Kyle Trask marches on the field against Auburn, throws 300 yards, and we beat the crap out of Auburn, and I mean, even if we just beat Auburn by 1, Kyle Trask playing well against that defense, if Kyle Trask doesn't turn over the ball against Auburn, number one, I'll be shocked because Auburn's a turnover-savvy defense. And number two, if he's able to do that, then I'll go ahead and say it. Yeah, Trask.
Man, you can't. But it's still
say that he would be better because who knows? It's impossible. Because of the way life works, we don't get redos. We don't get alternate realities. Okay, We're never gonna get the chance to see Felipe Franks play against Tennessee in 2019. It's not possible.
Man,
so I can't look at one person
you talking
and say
Disney,
he could
man.
be better than somebody else because guess what? Let me just say this, and then I'll listen to you.
Oh.
Kyle Trask played great, except for a couple plays, just like Franks. Okay, against Miami and against Kentucky, Felipe Franks played pretty good, except for 3, 4, 5 inexcusable plays.
At the wrong time of the
Trask played. He played well, but he had 4 or 5 inexcusable plays.
Come on, man. They are excusable plays.
And the double coverage. Dude, no, it's
Why
not
not?
excusable.
Why not?
With one player.
What was the game situation when he threw in the double coverage? What was the score?
And inexcusable with the other player.
Wait a minute, bro. You're judging a man off garbage time. It's pretty much like a backup coming in and throwing 2 picks. The game's out of hand. The game's over at 24-3. I mean, you're not giving guys enough credit. He started 10-12. Then he went 15 of 18. Your boy Franks goes 25 of 27. The 15 of 18 start trumps a 25 and 27 against any damn team. Are you kidding me right now? You're being too hard on the guy. I mean, it's 24-3. The way your defense is playing, the game is over. Why not take a couple shots into the end zone right there? You could call that bad practice, and any quarterback would. But let me tell you, those ain't inexcusable plays. That's just a kid trying to be aggressive, trying to run the scoreboard up on Tennessee. It's the timing of the turnovers that get you beat. When you're up 24-3, you throw a pick, no big deal. When it's 24-20, you throw a pick, it hurts. When you're getting your ass kicked against Kentucky and you're fumbling the damn ball, you look like you got fumbleitis. Can't throw it to the right color jersey on the first drive. Interception on the first drive on the road. Those are bad turnovers. What Kyle Trask did today, those turnovers didn't hurt the game at all.
Lance, thanks.
Well, seriously, I mean, that's the difference
in
the timing of the tournament.
What was your score pick for the game?
40-0.
40-0. Okay, if Trask doesn't fumble the ball on that play, they don't score a field goal.
Why not?
They don't even. They
scored a field goal on their opening drive of the second half.
If it wasn't for that fumble.
That fumble ain't got to do with it. Tennessee got the ball and opened the drive of the second half.
All I'm saying is you call the score, and that score made it a lot closer. Think about it. Kyle Trask doesn't throw one of those 2 picks, and we probably score a touchdown.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Think about it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Tennessee get the opening kickoff of the second half, right?
Yeah.
They went right down the field. They went right down the field and kicked the field goal. Nobody fumbled to set them up. Earlier in the game, we set them up. But we got the interception by Trey Dean, bailed us out.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah, well, I got to.
We didn't give up no points off a turnover.
To know the exact progressions of the game. So, If I made a mistake, I apologize
Oh,
for
it's
that.
fine.
But
I
I
was
do
just
want
saying,
to say this.
Tennessee just took opening kick
Yeah.
after half and put 3 points up on the board with that new quarterback.
Sometimes when you're able to sit down and watch it on TV, it's a little easier to process the whole game
Right.
as a complete piece, and I understand. But I will say this, Lance. Trask played really well, and I'm excited for him. The verdict is still out. I'm not saying he's not better than Franks.
It's always out.
And he very well probably is better than Felipe Franks.
Even if he beats Auburn, the jury's still out, my friend.
The verdict is not in yet, though.
Well, even if he beats Auburn, the jury's still out. It's just 2 games.
The jury's gonna come back after Auburn. Okay?
Why?
Next week,
Why? How can the jury come back after 2 games?
Next week we beat UT Martin 63-0.
Hold on a second, quarterback. You can't be prisoner of the moment. Don't be prisoner of the moment now. I ain't saying it. Don't be prisoner of the moment. Okay. You beat Auburn and you can't crown a guy. That's 2 games. You could lose the next 2. LSU, Georgia. South Carolina in the sandwich game right there. So you don't want to be prisoner of the moment. I'm just saying Kyle Trask gives our offense a better chance of winning the game. That's all I'm saying. We look better with Kyle Trask on the center. Did he make some mistakes? He did. But it's the timing of your mistakes that really gets your football team beat. And he didn't make bad plays at a critical time in the game. I mean, the early fumble, maybe a little bit unfortunate. Whatever you want to say, it's going to happen. But again, I think Kyle Trask definitely distributes the ball a lot better, and the guy and you can see the receivers, man, they're all fired up. I mean, you realize our receivers, man. These guys balled out 24 receptions as a unit, 24 catches, 313 yards, 13 yards of catch average, 2 touchdowns. Our long was 43. Swain and Pitts both got touchdowns, and Pitts was our high man with 4 catches. It's just insane the way he spread the ball around. I mean, 24 receptions for your unit. I mean, 24 or 34 is a game for Franks, and that's what our quarterbacks did combined in this game.
And it could have been a lot worse. I mean, a lot better, honestly.
It could have.
The reason why I say that is because think about this. I'm not sure if you saw, but there was a perfect throw given to Jacob Copeland, and my man Jacob Copeland, he dropped the pass. Could have scored a touchdown that play. That would have been, I think, 60 or 70 yards. Dropped it. Yeah. So we could have beat them worse. We could have.
We beat them by 30.
A bigger blowout. We could have more yards. But hey, man, let me say this. Yeah. Again, based on all the, I mean, you know me. You know I'm a film rat.
Yeah.
You know I love to study the offenses and the intricacies and man, I spent a lot more time than I probably should have the last week breaking down Kyle Trask. I watched all of his series at the spring game this past. I watched again the Kentucky fourth quarter. Watched that over and over and over again, just breaking down, figuring out the nuances of Kyle Trask, and I see greatness in him. Is that greatness right now? I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. But man, I think he's going to play great. I think he's going to play great. But let me say this.
Frank's below average, regardless, man. Just a minute.
Regardless of what you think about Felipe Franks, he's a human being. And he's an amazing human being.
Oh, come on, man.
In that regard.
I'm a football analyst. I'm not a character breakdown. I'm not breaking down his character.
He's a really good guy. In fact,
This ain't about character, man. This is about football. We ain't breaking down his character.
The players before the game, and helping out as kind of a trainer or a manager in some respects. So let me share this. Let me share this. So
real quick, man. Let me just say real quick before you get on that. I'm not trying to break down anybody personally. I'm just saying a lot of the guys are football players. I mean, anything I say is on a personal take. It's just my opinion of his game. And if he had any damn guts, he would admit the same thing. I mean, I'm not the only person who sees this stuff in Frank. I mean,
you got it, man.
I appreciate you taking up for the
If it's okay with you, let me go and share this real quick.
Yeah.
So I think I mentioned it earlier, but I had done a banner for Felipe because to dislocate and to fracture your foot like that, basically fracturing your leg and dislocating your ankle, that is a horrible injury. Okay, if this surgery doesn't go right on Monday, this guy may not be able to walk the same for the rest of his life. This is serious business. Okay?
That's fine and dandy, man.
Being a former football player and experiencing the human side of things, I can't look at X's and O's without thinking about the Jimmys and Joes. That's what my football coach in high school always spoke about.
He's not a Jimmy or a Joe,
because
man.
before you get to the X's and O's, it must always start with the Jimmys and Joes. So what did I do? Well, my dad and I decided to come together, and we developed a banner, got it printed, and we brought it to the game, and tons of fans signed this Get Well banner, and it's on Twitter, at Dustin the Now 17 on Twitter, if you want to check it out. And we were able to get this to Franks. And I saw a guy who, even though his team had just won, he was kind of dejected because he wasn't directly responsible for that win.
Yeah, it just shows how selfish he is.
But when he got that banner, it put a big smile on his face.
Yeah, it just shows you where his values are.
And that's what it's about.
Oh, well, it just shows you where his values are. He's more happy about a banner than a team victory. It just shows the kind of person he is, and that's why he's not successful. But I like friends in person. But you don't understand, Dustin. Is, man, I've been calling tailgate for a long time, way before I knew you. Probably 15. I remember Franks came out of high school, man. I was telling them Franks would start, and they were talking about Malik Zaire, Luke Del Rio. I said, no, man, Felipe Franks going to start. I told them that in December before the season started. And I got laughed at. I got every call on the tailgate was telling me, running their mouth about me, even like Frank, how stupid I was, how dumb I was. Because all the analysts were against me. I battled everybody from Marcus Spears to damn Pat Dooley, Paul Fong, all up and down. Any ESPN analyst I could find, I called their show and whipped their ass just to get laughed at. And you know what really pisses me off? As soon as I tell you Felipe Franks cannot win you a championship, everybody in America loves this guy all of a sudden. Everybody in America don't understand why Lance and Jeffers turned on Felipe Franks. I ain't turned on Felipe Franks, but as somebody who just evaluates football, I'm not. I really don't give a damn what people say. I know what I know about the Gators. This guy just don't have it. I wanted him to have it. I supported him bigger than anybody, man. He was my guy. I love the kid. But at the same time, at some point, you see things and you just realize he can't win your championship because you got to be clutch, and you got to be clutch in the clutch. He just never was. He just never was. Don't give me the Tennessee Hail Mary. That's luck. That ain't clutch.
Never was.
Never was clutch. I've never seen him clutch. That's luck. That ain't clutch. You know that.
That wasn't luck.
A Hail Mary ain't luck. A Hail Mary ain't luck. Are you out of your damn mind, Justin?
He executed that play perfectly.
He executed it perfectly, but it's still luck.
Hail Mary is when you throw it, and it goes in the middle of about five guys, and one of them happens to come down with it.
Don't sit right here. Don't sit right here.
That was a perfectly thrown inside go into the end zone.
It was a beautiful play design. It was a beautiful pass, but it was luck. It was luck, my friend.
Lance, it wasn't luck. That was a good play.
Oh, my God.
Lance, listen.
You are
Listen.
killing me.
Listen.
I thought you watched tape.
Listen. Just listen. I really appreciate you, man, and I'm thankful for our friendship.
I'm just having fun with you, bro. Don't take this personal. I'm just having fun with you, man. Don't take it personal, bro. Hell, I'm just having fun with you. I respect the hell out of you. Go ahead.
Lance, let me just say this.
Yeah, man.
You bring me on because I understand the quarterback position, and I understand the X's and O's of football, and I do.
You do, but that don't mean no more Lance and Jeffrey, man. I'm just a competitive person.
If you want me to go off on breaking down football, I can. Okay, if you want to live stream a chalkboard and you want me to break down plays, dude, I'll chalk up anybody.
I can too, my friend.
You
talking to Lance and Jasper, man. You ain't talking to Pat Dooley.
And showing off how to break down a defense. Okay?
Yeah.
I got it. You give me a defense, I show you an offense. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay?
No
there's not many people that can do it like I can, okay? And I'm not trying to gas me up, but I'm just saying that. But let me say this to you, Lance.
Yes, sir.
Let me say this to you.
Yeah.
You bring me on because I understand this. And I might be saying something that might not agree with your thought process, but at least give me a chance. Okay? That's all I gotta say.
And if you disagree, talk, man, but I gotta stand up for what I believe in, man. And it's the Lance. And it ain't that I'm trying to cut. I'm not trying to cut you off. It's just
if you know me, I'm a man of belief. But this isn't about belief. This is about having an understanding of what the technique is and of what the plays are.
Yeah.
And you know what? Kyle Trask is doing a good job.
No doubt about it.
But he needs to do that. He needs to do that and replicate that against a better opponent. I look forward
everybody
to
understands.
Same thing for Franks.
Everybody understands that.
Franks needed to do it against a better opponent, and he did okay against Kentucky until he got hurt.
Bro,
but was it?
You misreading my analysis. Nobody's crowning the guy. Nobody's crowning the guy. It's just clear to me.
Yeah.
The offense looks better, and you feel like you got a more chance of winning games under Kyle Trask. I mean, if you want to take that as a knock on Felipe Franks,
I agree.
I do bring you on the show because
I agree.
I say this. I do bring you on the show because I want you to give your opinion. You're a fan of the show, man. You're a supporter. That's why I'm bringing you on the show. I mean, whether I agree with you or not, it really don't matter to me. But I'm not going to just just because you play quarterback and you know film breakdown. I mean, I can break down film. I mean, who do you think taught Merrill Hodge how to break down film? Langston Jasper. He's still wearing my pajamas to this day. Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm as a competitor. I mean, I just feel I understand what I believe in, and it's Langston Jasper show. I mean, people would. I mean, they want to hear your objection too, but if I got something, I got to get it out quick, man. Because my memory ain't very good, and I think it's what people want to hear. I mean, I can't just let you go on with something I don't believe in on the Lansing Jasper show. I got to challenge you. Then you can explain it to me. But some things just blow my mind, and I just got to challenge them immediately. And I've never heard nobody in my life say a Hail Mary is not a luck play. I mean, it's a 50-50 play. That's luck to me. I mean, it's like gambling. I mean, was that one play well executed? Well, listen to me. Hold on a second. Now, was that one play? Hold on a minute. Was that one play executed? Hell yeah, it was. Was it designed and he read it perfect? Yes, he did. But at the same time, that is still a luck play. That is not a play you draw up and you execute. That's all I mean. That's all I mean.
I'm not sure, but hey, when you call that a Hail Mary is a specific play. Okay, you know, I've thrown in practice when I played football. I've thrown inside goes into the end zone, and I've thrown Hail Marys in practice. Okay, 2 different plays, 2 different setups. Okay,
trips on the left, trips on the spread out. There's 2 formations for Hail Mary.
A Hail Mary is when everybody bunches up in one area. And you chuck it,
that'd be true.
And it lands in that area, and hopefully somebody comes down with it. I mean, look it up. Look it up on.
Well, what do you think a trips formation is? Ain't that what a trips formation? I mean, is that not what a trips formation is? Everybody on the left side or on the right side? That's what you call trips. I mean, you get trips. 3 stack, 4 stack. That's what I call it. That's trips. That's the name of the formation, trips.
Right. Yeah, of course.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, whether you say bunch or trips, it's the same definition. I ain't got to look it up on the internet. I understand football quite well. But I'm just going to tell you, everybody knows it's a 50-50 play. It's a luck play, man. You don't draw up Hail Marys during the game because they're not highly executed plays. I mean, you don't need it. You don't need one till you need one. I mean, you just
right.
I know it was well executed. I get friends like that, but you can't come on here now like that. It ain't a luck play. Hail Mary's a lucky damn play. Just ask Doug Flutie if it's a lucky play. Come on, man.
It is, but Doug Flutie's Hail Mary's big time difference. Big time difference. I'm telling you, Cleveland was running an inside go, okay, and he was going. His landmark was at the hash. And he executed the catch perfectly, and Felipe threw the ball, and you know that was that, and it wasn't a ball that was tipped in the air. Cleveland beat his man and got the ball and scored the touchdown. So yeah, was there luck involved? Probably, because I don't know how many times Felipe Franks gets that throw perfect like that. Probably never. He's probably tried to throw that ball again in practice and still can't get down like that. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's probably the most exciting play I've ever seen in Gator history in my lifetime. I mean, I give him credit on that. They even did the little Tecmo Bowl thing on Twitter about it. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
But Lance, let me say this and let me let you go.
Okay.
Because I know you're busy, but I think this would be a good way to end our chat. So you know, can I say that Trask is better than Franks? Maybe. Verdict is still out. I'll let you know later on. I want to give you the best information, and I want to give you the best opinions. I don't just want to form an opinion based on my own emotion and my own thoughts, because I love Trask. I love this story. I'm excited for him. I'm praying for him, and I'm believing for him to continue to develop and get better. But let me say this: most of the time when you get to your second string quarterback, the season's basically over. I mean, how many teams are you looking at this Saturday in both college and the NFL that are down to their backup, and their prospects are definitely a lot different than they were when they had their starter. But I can't say that with Florida. Okay, Trask is a solid backup, and now he's a starter, and the Florida offense won't skip a beat. In fact, it's probably going to get better, mostly because the offensive line is going to get better. I mean, that's the biggest thing. If our offensive line continues to play like it's playing right now, and they don't improve drastically, this is going to be an 8-9 win football team. But if the offensive line gets it together, and we begin to get better in that area of play, then we could be an 11-12 win football team, maybe more.
I agree with that. You know what the biggest difference in the Gators second string quarterback and everybody else is in America?
What is it?
It's Dan Mullen.
Yes, sir.
I
agree 100%.
I mean, Kyle Trask knows how to prepare. But Dan Mullen, man, I mean, he gets these guys reps in practice. I mean, Charles Grantham's good enough to corner. You're going to get some stuff in practice to confuse you. I mean, they really get good reps in practice. I mean, against a good one of the best defenses you'll ever see. And if you can throw against us, you can throw against anybody. And if you can read our defense, you can read anybody's. I just think Dan Mullen and his staff does a great job of these quarterbacks getting prepared. And credit to the player to be ready to take on the moment. And I ain't crowning Kyle Trask, but to me it just looks like he's better equipped to get the ball to our playmakers. And that's how you're going to win games, is strength of our receivers.
Yeah.
I don't think Franks can spread it out well enough. And he ain't clutch, man, and he's always he just makes turnovers at the wrong time, in my opinion.
Right.
But we'll never know. As far as better, I mean, Franks is definitely probably a better quarterback as far as just skill. But skill ain't where it is, man. I mean, look at Drew Bledsoe. Why didn't he start over Tom Brady? Because he had arm strength. As soon as he went down, couldn't get his job back. Why? Because Tom Brady was better season maker. Knew how to strip at the ball, get the team first downs, keep drives alive, put points on the board. He just don't wow you with a chunk play. I mean, the chunk plays are great. You got to have them against good defenses, because you're not going to consistently drive the ball against good teams. But again, man, I'll take a quarterback who can give me keep the chains rolling, understand offense. I mean, just give you guys a chance to make a play, man. Because tackling in college football is a lost art. If you get a guy with the ball in space, you got a chance of making a big play.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And it's going to be an exciting season. I think we have a chance against Auburn, even though they I haven't seen much of the game because we just got back in town from Gainesville. But Auburn looks pretty good against Texas A&M. I'm not sure what the score is, but they're winning last time I was checking it out. So, but yeah, man, thanks, Lance. I really appreciate you. Even though we don't always agree, I know that we're both huge Gator fans, so we're both very passionate about what we see on our team.
Nobody wants to watch a show where two guys are holding hands, hugging, and kissing, man. You got to make it live. You got to make people uncomfortable,
Dude,
man.
That's disgusting.
Well, I mean, you got to make people. I mean, you got to make people uncomfortable, man. I mean, I don't. I hope you know me. It ain't personal. I mean, that's just how I roll, man. Hell, I believe in myself. I believe in myself like you believe in yourself, and I ain't gonna back down to nobody. I mean, I'm a media killer, man. I just, when it comes to the Florida Gators, I feel like I got a pulse of the team, and that's just how I roll, man. It ain't personal, you know that, but that's what people want, man. We don't want to sit on here high fiving all the time, man. You gotta make people uncomfortable. That's what makes people. I mean, hell, yeah, it's all good. Say what you gotta say. I'll say what I say. That's what makes it great. You ain't shit. That's what I like, man. Keep it coming. You've been great all year, man. I appreciate your support, man.
Absolutely.
You're the man, brother. Go Gators.
Go Gators.
Yeah, we're signing out.